it's Alice T. Chan. Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I want to share with you my all-time favorite DIY project. I'm not a huge fan of DIY projects. I've done my fair share over the years, but sometimes due to budget constraints or time constraints, a good DIY project provides you with high impact results, and this one definitely did. Now, if you haven't guessed it already, I'm talking about the wall right behind me. This is my fireplace wall. And once you watch further into this video, you'll see what it looked like before. And I promise you, it's not the ugliest fireplace wall I've ever seen, but because I had to stare at it for the last 10 years, I promise you, I did not like it. And I'm just so mad that it took as long as I did to finally make an improvement on it. And what an improvement it actually is. It's amazing how much your physical environment affects your mental wellness and how you feel about your space and how you feel about you. We worked on this wall in December and it was a beautiful backdrop for our holiday decor. So without further ado, let's get to it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do so because we have many more videos coming to you shortly. And if you have anybody that you know could benefit from this very easy DIY project, please share this video with them. I look forward to hearing about how this inspired you. And if you are inspired and you want to share a DIY project that you worked on as a result, please tag me on Instagram at Alice T. Chan and on Facebook at Behind the Renovation. Thank you so much and enjoy.
Here's a quick look at the before of this fireplace wall. It's not the worst thing you've ever seen. I've seen uglier, but after staring at it for the last 10 years, that red tile really had to go. And you'll see on the side here, there was a niche where I built some shelves many years ago and installed peel and stick wallpaper, and it was time for a makeover. So I removed the wallpaper and painted the walls a dark charcoal color. And then from there, it was time to tackle the tile. We primed it, did about 2 coats of primer, and then when that dried, it took about 2 to 3 coats of paint on the tile in the same exact color as the wall. So once all of that was painted, it was time to address the fireplace. Now, how do you create the look and feel of a real fireplace without spending thousands of dollars? We start with an electric plug-in fireplace. This was a unit from one of my clients' homes. They no longer needed it, so I took it and sanded it down to rough up the surface, and then we primed it. This took about 2 coats of primer, and then from there, we painted it the same exact color as the walls and the tile on the fireplace because we wanted everything to blend in together. So as you can see in the light here, it looks like a dark gray color, but once it's indoors, it actually looks darker. So it has a very dramatic effect. It took about 3 coats of paint in order to cover everything, and it took a brush in order to get into all the detail work because a roller was not going to get into those detailed areas very well. Once that dried, it was time to roll it in and put it into the existing firebox, and luckily it fit perfectly. This is what it looked like, and then we added a fireplace screen to give it a more finished look. From there, I added these wall sconces that I found online. These were plug-in options which worked perfect for us, and to cover up the wires, we used these wire covers that tamed the wires and kept them in place, and you can paint over them. So, of course, that's what we did. Now you can see that the bookcase got a paint makeover as well, and the gold trim on the edges got a touch up. I didn't have any more gold paint, so I just took some spray paint and dabbed it on there. As you can see, we painted the wire covers, so everything just blends right in. It's just so much more sophisticated. I'm so in love with this project. It looks so good, and I'm just so mad at myself that I waited so long to finally get this done.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It is a very easy project with a huge impact, and I think anybody could do it. So if this inspires you, again, please tag me on social. I'd love to see what you do. And leave me a comment on what your favorite part was and what are you inspired to do. And if you have an ugly fireplace, I want to see it because one of my favorite projects to work on are fireplace makeovers. So thanks again so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again in our next video. Enjoy your new and improved space.